Hi guys, for today's workout, we're going to have a 15-minute cardio workout for level 3 followers of our workout plan. To make the most out of this workout, each set will be repeated twice, and to learn more about why we do this, do click the link in the description for more information on the training effect. For this workout, each exercise will be 45 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest in between, and for the stretches at the end, each stretch will be 30 seconds of work with 5 seconds of rest in between. When the timer is green, it means that you can take your rest, and when the timer is white, it means that it is time to start exercising. Like all other exercises, breathe out as you tighten your muscles and breathe in as you relax. For this workout, all you will need is a yoga mat and of course, water. It is very important to remember to stay hydrated during the workout and do not be afraid to stop whenever you feel unwell in between. First, we have bear crawl. Move your left hand and right leg forward to start crawling and alternate the arm and leg movements while keeping the back straight and hips and shoulders at the same height. Crawl for a desired distance forward and then backwards. Next, crab toe touch. Sit on the mat with your knees bent, feet together, and place your hands behind you. Lift your hips off the mat, kick your right leg up and touch your right foot with your left hand. Keep alternating your legs and hands until the set is complete. Then, we will be doing some 180-degree jump squats. It is exactly like the regular squats that we are familiar with, but this time we will jump up and turn 180 degrees, landing to face a totally opposite side when returning to the start position. Those that have difficulties with it, do not be afraid to just take it slow and just try to not rest too much between the squats. Let's go, we've got side shuffle up next. Extend one leg to the side of your body and shuffle the other leg towards it. Keep your chest up and your back straight as you continue shuffling for several seconds. Repeat the exercise in the opposite direction and keep alternating them until the set is complete. If it feels just a little too tough for you, do not be afraid to just try out the skaters exercise instead, which is to just jump to the right and land on your right leg lightly with your left arm scooping into the right side of your body. Now we got some cross jacks. For cross jacks, it is rather simple and all you gotta do is to do some jumping jacks except with our hands crossing in front of our chest. Since this is a level 3 workout, it is expected that this exercise is fairly manageable for you and therefore there isn't a level down for this. If you are tired, you can always choose to slow down the pace of the jumping, but do not ever stop in between. Moving on, we'll be doing some frog jumps. Just like its name, we'll be trying to mimic the jumping of a frog. All you gotta do is to just jump up and land on your toes and squat. Once again, those that cannot manage the frog jumps, I've got you backed up. You guys can just always try doing the regular jump squats instead, where you jump up upon returning to the start positions of your squats. For both the frog jumps and the jump squats, just keep repeating the routine till the 45 seconds timer is hit. Although it sounds fairly simple, trust me, it is very tiring. So remember to pace yourself well and also remember to always land lightly on your toes. Just one more exercise before a short break, we now got cross side kick. This is one of my favorite exercises where you guys got to lift up your straight and right leg and have your left arm touch it. Alternate this routine with your left leg and right arm as well. Something you guys can aim for is to try stay at a constant yet slightly faster pace than what you see on the GIF. But of course, if you're getting tired, you can always choose to slow down. Just always remember to maintain at a constant pace. That's right, you did great in your first set and now you finally got a short 30-second break before carrying out the second set. Really use this time wisely to hydrate yourself and rest before we move on to the second set. Let's get back to work and now we start with some bear crawl again. Remember the instructions I gave earlier and always remember not to sag your back and keep your hips low. Now, crab toe touch. As seen on the screen, remember to keep your core engaged with your back neutral and your neck relaxed. A good posture is very important as it firstly prevents injuries and also makes the most out of this workout. Going back to some 180 jump squats, remember to pace yourself well and no matter how tired you are, always do not stop in between. A very important note that I've been constantly reminding since level 1 to always remember to land softly with your knees slightly bent so as to prevent any injuries. Moving into something simpler, now we are going back to side shuffles. Remember to always keep your chest up and your back straight. The third last exercise before we move on to the stretches. This is a rather straightforward exercise and I believe you guys got this. Just 2 more exercises and now, we are going into a rather tiring exercise. But just always try to mimic those frogs. Do not give up, we're almost reaching the end. We have finally reached the very last exercise, which is also my favorite exercise. Let's just get that cross side kick going and always try to go and challenge yourself at a faster pace. But always remember to keep at a constant pace as well. Now, time for some stretches. There will be 8 stretches, and each stretch will be 30 seconds with a 5-second break in between. Just a reminder that when stretching, focus on the muscle that you are stretching to make the stretch more effective, and that you should not feel any pain, but just some mild tension. If you do feel pain, do not strain yourself and stop stretching for a while. Lastly, take deep breaths and use this time to cool down from your exercise. Let's get started! We will first start off with some deep breathing. As you inhale, bring your arms up towards the ceiling and hold it there for about 3 to 5 seconds. After that, exhale and lower yourself into a squat position. Use this time to lower your heart rate and to relax. Next, we will be reaching up and down while taking deep breaths. As you inhale, bring your arms up and tiptoe to reach the sky. Then slowly reach downwards to the floor while exhaling. Do this slowly and try to reach as high and as low as possible. Now we will move on to stretching our quads. As you hold onto your foot for the quad stretch, make sure your leg is aligned with your body and do this by pressing your hip forward as shown in the GIF. Hold on to a surface for a better balance. Now repeat the same thing on the other side. Next up is the downward dog calf pedal to stretch our calves. Get into a downward dog position and bend one leg at a time to really feel the stretch in your calves. Make sure your heels fully touch the ground. We are more than halfway through, so don't give up. Now get into a kneeling position and rest your upper body on your thighs for the child pose. This is a great position for you to relax and take deep breaths. Moving on, we will now stand up to stretch our biceps and our back. Put your hands together at the back and lift them up as high as you can, really to feel the stretch. Finally, we will end our stretch session with a forward wide stretch. Sit on the floor with legs wide apart and slowly inch your way forward. Do not worry if you cannot go far, but try and go as far as you can. That's right, we have finally completed the level 3 cardio workout and stretches. Always remember to drink some water and stay hydrated, and we hope to see you for our other workouts as well.